Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Yesterday, February 15th, 2016, it was announced that Vanity, the singer from the 80s, had passed away just before the start of the 58th Grammys. She died at age 57. If you're new here, I expose how celebrities are ritually sacrificed by the numbers. And to appreciate this, you have to know the skill of gematria and recognize that this is a real practice used by the elites. The word sacrifice has a gematria of 46. Yesterday, Vanity died on the 46th day of the year at age 57, and this is interesting in light of her name, Denise Matthews, also known as Vanity. Passed away at age 57, having name gematria of 57, just before the start of the 58th Grammys, following the 57th Grammys. So her stage name, Vanity, has gematria of 28, and with the V exception, also 46, like the word sacrifice. If you're new to my channel, I have a how to gematria video. You can search how to gematria, just like that, it'll pop right up. I teach the way this coding works. What the V exception is because V is the 22nd letter, a multiple of 11, it does not have to be reduced to 4. So V can be worth 4 or 22. When you keep it as 22, Vanity sums to 46, just like the word sacrifice. There are only exceptions for K and V, the 11th and 22nd letter, and also S, because it is the only letter that has to be compressed twice to get to a single digit. So anyhow, she dies on the 46th day of the year. Her stage name corresponds with the word sacrifice. She's also associated with Prince, well-known musician. Prince has gematria of 38, the number of death. And in a lot of celebrity deaths, the number 38 has been coded into their own name, their own date of birth, or their own date of death. I've documented this. I've even lost track of how many times since New Year's Eve of this year. There have been many recent celebrity deaths, almost all of them connected to the numbers 38 and 46. Her full name, Denise Katrina Matthews. Denise is a name with 38 gematria, so is Katrina. The full name, Denise Katrina Matthews, equals 86, 104, and 113, all special numbers. 86 is the number that represents the word symbol, triangle, pyramid. 104 is like 10-4, message received. 113 is also the number of Freemason coding, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. The word Scottish has a gematria of 113, a number very heavily coded on entertainers, superstars, people associated with Freemasonry. And then again, Denise Matthews, gematria of 57, dead at age 57. What else stands out about her name is that in simple English gematria, her name sums to 239. And this year, the nation is 239 years old. This is a very spiritual number to the Jewish people. It's been important to this nation's history since the beginning. The flag was sewn at 239 Arch Street in Philadelphia, the nation's original capital. There's been a whole lot of 239 coding this past year, deaths, major news, and more. So the reason she was chosen as the ritual sacrifice before this Grammy show, no doubt connected to her name gematria. Very important numbers. And again, this is a very important number to Judaism. Think about how the Zionist Jews control the music recording industry, control the Grammys. It is no coincidence. In the article, they point out that she's best remembered for the song Nasty Girl. Nasty Girl has gematria of 44, just like Kill. Another number highly associated with death. We just got this story of the Supreme Court Justice dying unexpectedly on the 44th day of the year. The date of Lupercalia, the holiday, the celebration of death. Nasty has gematria of 79, just like the word murder. Speaking of the Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia, he died at age 79. Notice also that girl has a gematria of 46, like the word sacrifice, like dying on the 46th day of the year as she did, also syncing up with vanity. What's interesting is this blurb here from TMZ, this paragraph. It reads, she eventually ditched Hollywood, quit drugs, and became a born-again Christian in the mid-90s. She remained active in her local church up until her death. We're told she was in church on Saturday evening and told the congregation she was ready to go home. I mean, isn't that reporting suspicious, truth seeker? For all I know, Vanity has now left for Celebrity Island as well, you know? I think sometimes these people really die. I think other times they fake it. A paragraph like that makes me think they're trying to clue us in to the truth of the matter. Notice that Vanity was born in the year 59. That's the year Motown Records came out. It's a number stamped all over black Americans. Negro equals 59, slave equals 59, blues equals 59, so much more. It's the kill number in Jewish gematria. Interesting to note that Vanity was born in 59. Her birth numerology, connecting to the number 64, the reflection of 46, special number in black history, the Civil Rights Act happened in 64, civil rights in gematria equals 64. The date she died on, a date with interesting numerology, 53, the word religion equals 53, it just talked about her religion, significant in her life. She died on a date with a life lesson number of 26. That's the God number in gematria. God equals 26. The English alphabet's 26 letters. Very special number. She died on a date with 17 numerology. God the small way. Also a number connected to the word kill. And she died on a date with 33 numerology. Very spiritual number. Very much connected to sacrifice. Think about Jesus on the cross at age 33. Her musical career began in 78. Think about how records spin at 78 revolutions per minute. Her cause of death says from sclerosis encapsulating peritonitis. Might have pronounced that last word wrong. But anyhow, oftentimes these reported disease and illness are all part of the coded hoax. Okay, so with regards to sclerosis, it has gematria of 38 and 65. Remember, the word death is 38. The name Prince is also 65. We're going to talk more about Prince in a moment. But again, she has the connection to Prince, Prince's protege. Sclerosis in simple English gematria also sums to 119, a very special number trademarked by the Masons and Zionists, again, who rule over the recording industry. All-seeing eye equals 119, sort of Star of David. Encapsulating has gematria of 52 and 142. What 142 makes me think of in this regard is its connection to the word 42. If you write out 42 as a word and sum it, it sums to 142. 42 is a number very much stamped on black Americans. Peritonitis has gematria of 64 and 73. Sacrifice equals 73 the big way. Kidney disease, and died in Fremont, California from kidney disease. Kidney disease has gematria of 58. She died just before the 58th Grammys. It's so often this way, truth seeker. I mean, that's the thing. If you're new here and you're going, so what? You have to go back and watch all the videos I've done. I mean, it's just this way for all of them. The disease always matches up with the event they died before. It just, to me, it screams out hoax. I'm pretty sure Vanity is still with us. So anyhow, Prince was born in the year 58 on the date June 7th. And very quickly, let's see what this has to do with death. Again, 58, just before the 58th Grammys. Freemasonry equals 58. Also 67, kind of like his date of birth, June 7th. Prince's full name in gematria, Prince Rogers Nelson, his birth name, has gematria of 118. The word death in Jewish gematria equals 118. Prince himself should be looking out. He turns 58 later this year. Prince Rogers Nelson in simple English gematria sums to 226. From my research, recognizing that this number gets coded so heavily so often, I have read that this is a very important number to Satanism, which I find interesting. I'm not asserting that Prince is satanic. I'm just revealing that his name has this coding, perhaps why Vanity was chosen through this relationship as well, you know? There's a reason she was targeted for either the ritualistic sacrifice or the faked death story just before the Grammys. And with regards to that 6-7, not only does it connect to Freemasonry, it also connects to blood sacrifice. In the celebrity deaths that I have covered this year, there have been many connections to 67 as well. To witness all this, you have to go back and watch the videos. You watch 4 or 5 of them, it'll become undeniable. But this is why Vanity has reportedly passed on the 46th day of the year. She had the numbers to match. Her musical career also began in 82, 34 years ago this year. The word murder has gematria of 34. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.